Everyone, just thought I'd take a couple minutes to share a project that I just finished with you. Had this idea for a while, but I thought I'd challenge myself and see if how much I could do of it without buying anything, just stuff laying around the house. So this is what I came up with. It is a self-watering mini greenhouse, and pretty much everything I built it with is laying around the house. Okay. There's 30 Nest teacups that I got. My work gave us a bunch of stuff, and everyone got sick of drinking them. We had so much, so I had to throw them out. So I figured I'd repurpose them. And if you've ever seen the amazing self-watering pop bottle garden, you know how to make one of these. I had the landscaping felt laying around, so that helped me make the little net cups on the bottom. The holder right here, I had a board of, I think it's called MDF, and it's like a pressed cardboard. So it fit perfectly in here. Well, I had to cut it down, obviously, but I got it to fit perfectly in here. And because it's like cardboard, kinda. It's like a composite or something, I believe. But it was easy. I didn't quite have this right size hole saw for these, so I got the biggest one I had, and then I just filed out the rest. And it took a while. I mean, I took my time. I did a little here, a little there. I didn't do it all in one day. But as you can see, it fits pretty perfect. And I made it so that this can come out fairly easily. I just have to unscrew this clip here, and it pops right out. I have another board just like this. And this I was thinking more of a self-starter, because I had these already, these half-liter bottles. But I have another board I might make with 2 or 3 liter bottles. Of course, I won't be able to fit 30, and then I can just grow the plants right in this without ever transplanting them. But I thought this was pretty neat. In the bottom, if you can see down in here, see it's black. That's rubber. I had an old sled inner tube. You know, it's like doesn't look like a tube. There's no hole in the middle. It's a flat rubber tube that you blow up, and it had popped, and it got a few holes in it, so I knew nobody was going to use it. So I cut it open, and I lined the bottom of this wooden box I built out of wood laying around to hold the water in the bottom. It comes about halfway up the sides, because I know I'm not going to fill the whole thing up all the way. And it came out to be about 25 inches by 21 inches and about 7 inches deep. And then the top here I made out of, well, these are two 2x4s, and I think a 2x2 right here, or 1x2, I mean, was the base. And then the sides and the top, that was actually one board I just ripped sticks out of and just kind of threw it together. And I wasn't really looking for it to be pretty. I didn't need to make it look nice. I just wanted it to be functional. So as long as it's functional, I didn't care how it really looked. Plus I had this. It's wire pulling nylon band, I guess you want to call it. It's nylon, but it's electricians use it to pull wire through pipe. I happen to have some laying around, and it's good for 2,500 pounds, so I know it's strong. It'll hold for a while in the weather. And I just screwed it on there so that the back didn't go, when I opened it up, it didn't go all the way back, didn't go back too far. And then I had some PVC laying around that I cut down to size. This is the self-watering pot. What I did was I took a dowel and some styrofoam ball that fits right inside the top here. I can't pull it out to show you because there's a screw right there. I put it in so that the dowel doesn't lean against the side, so when I close the top here, it won't rip the plastic apart. So I can't pull it out to show you, but the bottom of this dowel is a styrofoam ball that fits right inside. And in theory, I mean, I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm assuming it'll work because it should. When I fill, what I'll do is I'll mark the dowel right here. And then when I fill it to where it's supposed to be, the full point, I'll put another mark at the dowel. So as the neck cups wick the water up and the water gets used up by the plants, the dowel will go down, and the closer it gets to the top line that's there, I'll know it needs to be refilled, and then you just refill it through here. And then the plastic here, I don't have the rollout here to show you, but this is actually, I work with pallets at work, and this is the wrap they use to wrap the pallets up before they ship them off. And I figured it would work good. I mean, it's not the thick plastic, but for the summertime, it'll work to hold in the humidity, and you know, the evaporation will stay within the containment right here. Well, I'm gonna give it a try and see how it works. So it took me a couple days because, like I said, I only did it a little at a time. I didn't throw a whole day into it because you could probably do it in one day. But the only thing, in fact, the only thing that I did buy on this whole thing were the hinges. And that was probably like $1. 2 hinges. And I only did that because I didn't want to have to pick up and remove the top each and every time I checked the plants or whatever I had to do. But I thought it's came out pretty nice for just throwing it together. This top pot, I know probably not going to last extremely long time, maybe a season, maybe 2. But I figure whenever I have to replace these pieces, I'll probably just replace it with PVC since it's pretty cheap. And I'll need maybe 2 sticks and the 3 joints, you know, 1 down and across, 4 for each side, and it'll be good. But I thought it came out pretty nice. So tell me what you think. I'll probably put up another video after I've actually planted the seeds, because like I said, I just finished, and see how it works. Then I'll put up another video to let you guys know how it all worked out, if it was functional or not. But I think it came out pretty nice. Well, see you later.